Many board gamers and fans of Firefly alike ask the question, is it worth it to buy Firefly the board game? Games based on popular entertainment, especially cult sci-fi entertainment, have a bad track record when it comes to importing those properties into board games. Given the tabletop renaissance we are currently experiencing, is Firefly the board game worth getting and playing, or is it just another consumer cash-in? Let's take a look. Gameplay. What is gameplay like? Firefly is an extended board game that takes between 1 to 3 hours to play. In it, you build up your ship and personnel in order to complete objectives for various missions that change each game. You fly between planets in the Firefly universe, living the life of a smuggler trying to make ends meet. You win if you are the most successful ship in the verse, whether that's through legal, illegal, or even immoral choices made throughout the game. Early gameplay. The game begins with each player trying to build up their ship and crew. Once deemed strong enough they can begin completing missions. Now the players vie to crisscross the map and complete objectives, gaining enough points to end the game. Whether it's by amassing enough money, overcoming specific objectives, or simply rushing about faster than the players behind you, this takes a relatively small portion of time to wrap up the game. How hard is it to teach someone to learn this game as a new player? The game bases itself off the main mechanic of draw 3, choose 2. Whether this is missions, weapons, or crew members, this is the main recurring mechanic throughout the game. The rest of the basic rules are very easy to grasp, and the focus on one main gameplay mechanic prevents a lot of confusion. Aesthetic. How does this game feel? As a Firefly fanatic, this game checks every box. Sadly, due to the show only having a single season, there isn't the deepest well to draw from, but what there is available is represented perfectly in this game. From the smallest side character to the finest detail, you will find it to be for and by the fans. What about just general playability? How much does this game progress? Does it get bogged down with 5 people? Is it no good with 2 people? One of the more interesting things about Firefly is that it can actually be played solo, or with just one player. In this case, you'd be racing against the clock to complete objectives rather than racing against opponents. The game advertises 1 to 4 players, with the more players participating, the longer the game taking. Gameplay time. How long does the game take? Gameplay typically takes about 1 to 3 hours. The shorter games feel like a rush to the finish line, while the longer games feel much more epic in terms of resources that you amass. Of course, while you inhabit the same verse, the game at points feels like you are playing alone, as the interactions between players are few and far between. With 4 inexperienced or distracted players, the game can feel bogged down, but overall the game balances well, having exciting experiences in both these short and long games. What about replayability and higher-end strategy? Once strategy is figured out, do you win every time, or is there always a new strategy to try and learn? Due to the changing and shifting win conditions and the variability of crew and equipment composition, Firefly has an above-average replayability. While you can always want certain characters or items and know where to get them, you can easily lose the game by searching for these ideal cards too long, rather than effectively learning how to use the ones that you have been dealt. Literally, every card you turn over is something new and exciting. Being able to recognize the strength of the cards you get is the key to winning this game. Final conclusion? You don't have to be a Firefly fan to understand and enjoy the game. But if you happen to be a brown coat, then this game gets raised to the next grade. So it's a B+ game, but becomes an A- if you're a fan of Firefly. I hope this review has been helpful for you. You can help me out by remembering to like, subscribe, share, or just by leaving a comment. Let me know in that comment which board game I should review next. Maybe we should take a look at the expansion.